Hi, it's me Vamp, and welcome back to the channel. Before we begin with the details of this video, did you guys know that 80% of you that watch the videos are not subscribed? So feel free to subscribe. But with that said, let's begin. Okay, so I noted this post earlier, and I actually was quite excited for it and am quite excited for it because isolation in arcane bounty flow changes. Arcana, rather. Now, basically, what it's saying is that it's going to change the flow of the whole isolation vaults and, bounties in the Heart of Deimos, which is very good because right now it's grindy, it's confusing, very confusing. So, the first big change is, let's see, first of all, it said you will only ever need to complete one specific tier of the isolation bounty once to unlock the next tier. For example, complete the Tier 1 isolation vault near the gates, then you can leave Deimos or even log off, and the next time you return to the Cumbrian Drift, you can go immediately to the Tier 2 isolation vault bounty location and run that bounty. No need to run the tier 1 bounty again if you don't want to. Wait, is that forever? Because I actually didn't read through all of these notes yet, so is that forever? Because if that is, that's brilliant. I would love, because I was just on stream the other day, twitch.tv/fame66666. I was just streaming the other day, and I was like, you know what? I would really love if we could just do one by one and whatnot. So does it mean once forever, or because come on, don't get my hopes up, D. Don't get my hopes up. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Once the isolation vault tier is complete, you can run the Arcana bounty at the same tier. So basically, they have these new bounties. There are different tiers for the bounties and different tiers for the regular isolation vault. So apparently, once you're at that tier, you can unlock of the same tier. I'm just wondering, is it permanent? Let me know what you guys think. Then, come back up and continue watching the video about the changes. Do you guys hate the fact that you always have to start at Vault 1? And if you're mostly public player like me, it's hard to find a public group that wants to go from Vault 1 to Vault 3. So if we could do Tier 2 or Tier 3 right away, that's going to be brilliantly awesome. But see, here's what, I guess you could say, here's what I'm confused about the most. It says each isolation vault tier now has a specific mother location in Cambion Drift to provide a concrete flow with less confusion and hit the map. But it also says all 3 tiers of isolation vault bounties will be available from mother within the necklace. But what's the point in doing the tier out if you can just get them inside? I don't know, this worries me a little bit. So I guess we'll have to wait to see. But hey, if it works the way I hope it does, then this is amazing news, guys. Amazing news for everyone. let's continue, shall we? Okay. Drop table chances. Changing the isolation vault flow was just the first step. The second step addresses the main score surrounding the Arcana bounty reward. The Arcana bounty rewards are not balanced enough to be worth the journey, which is very true, actually. Now that the Arcana bounties will be more easily accessible, time to rebalance the drop table. Both Isolation Vault bounties and Arcana bounties now share a drop table. There are 3 different drop tables for each isolation/Arcana bounty tier that rotate every 3 hours, allowing you to successfully choose your reward. Okay, I have potential reservations about this. Okay. So here we go. Weapon parts 2 and 3, slightly reduced. Let's see. Let's see. Arcana bounties. The weapon blueprint. Although this doesn't completely eliminate getting duplicates. Okay. Necromod weapon parts now split up among the 3 different drop tables, so you can target. Okay, see, this is good. What it means here is that it's split up into 3, meaning that now you can actually choose which one you want to go for. Before, it was just kind of a free-for-all, like you went on the mission and hope you got the part you want. I like this change a lot. It's actually going to help quite a bit. This update makes me excited. Unfortunately, I don't think us on console are going to get by the end of the year, unfortunately. But PC should be getting it in the next big update, probably. Let's see. Apparently, they've increased the drop chance between, the Scullion thing. Weapon part, they reduced the drop chance. Weapon parts for the, new weapon, the Skulethalax and the Aram Spanacia. Yeah. The Arcane's a slightly higher drop chance, fine, whatever. Necromech weapon parts split up into 3 like we discussed. Relics, fine, whatever. And less chance for Orcan Matrix, because Orcan Matrix are so common. They're like the most common result. Even the rarest Orcan Matrix is super common. Okay, no longer in the drop table. Rare Deimos gems, because, you can actually just farm those. And Endo. They're also making the blueprint for Emexplodina and, whatever tradable. Let's see. Apparently the parts were already tradable, but now they're making the blueprint tradable, which is weird because of the fact that, what is it? It's weird because of the fact that these will be like the first base weapons, I guess you could say, that have the whole thing where you can trade the blueprint. So that's interesting. And then here it is. here was what I was talking about earlier about the PC and console thing. Okay, there we have it. We're putting the final test touches on the changes and have them go live this week on PC. Like I said, next big update, right? Unfortunately, a lot of the changes are code, meaning that it will need to go through the cert process for consoles. Expect these to come in an update in the new year. So, for those of you guys that don't know, the base Arcane Demos Arcania was our last big update for the year on PC because, Christmas is just next week. By the way, I'm doing a holiday stream, I made a video, feel free to check it out. Anyway, so yeah, unfortunately we on console and getting into next year, but hey, PC 10.0. I hope you guys do enjoy it. Let me know whether you're console or PC. Let me know what you think of these changes. Do you think these are much needed changes? Do you really not do any isolation stuff at all, so you don't really care? Let me know all the stuff, and I will catch you guys in the future. Later.